Well, good evening, railroaders. I think I'm doing a live feed, but I'm not completely sure. And it's going to be really weird because I can see that my camera's recording. And behind that,
railroaders.
oh,
I think I'm doing a live feed.
I think I might have to hit
And it's going to be really weird.
Imagine that. But there's about a 10-15 second delay in between what you guys are seeing or what I'm seeing and then what you guys are seeing, but either way I'll show you guys that I kind of got it just behind the scenes look here. I got my computer set up here with the webcam, and then as you can see above that I kind of got my head kind of going, and then down there I've got my laptop, which is showing me 10-15 seconds behind the time, so I'm really going to get all messed up here. But we'll see what we can do. So hopefully I am back in the picture. Well, I look like I'm back in the picture. As long as I keep looking at the camera, I'm looking at you, right? No. Okay, so, g'day, my railroaders. I said that already, but first real live stream. And I said I was going to be doing a bit of a mail call. And this is going to get really confusing, like I said. So I got, hey, Sam Cool, what's up? And Amtrak and Southern Pacific, rail fan, hey, how's it going? CSX Mad, hey, how's it going, Robert? And Brandon's Bricks. So again, like I said, the what I'm looking at over there is about 15-20 seconds behind. So it's really going to look weird. It's really going to look weird to me too later when I actually watch this. So, but your chat's over there and my face is over here, and I did say something about a mail call. So see if this light helps a little bit. Matthias from Germany showed a locomotive on his channel, and I just fell in love with it. And it's a switcher from Pico, and it's German. Because he's from Germany. Gotta be smart to put that one together, right? Well, I wasn't very smart when I ordered it, because it's from Germany. So, we'll get this out of the box. Take a really, really good look at it. If I can get it out of the box again. See, they got a little lift tab here. Makes it really handy dandy. And I couldn't find that lift tab if I tried. Not the first time that I opened it anyway. I am RRO. How's it going? Just remember, guys, there is a super chat down there. If you guys hit it, it's still going to take me 15-20 seconds to get excited. But go for it. Container Man. Right? You're supposed to be driving a truck? So, a locomotive from Germany, one of their switchers. And it's very, very delicate. Handrails on it, as you can see, are very fine. 6 wheels. This one here is free rolling. Hi, BN Rail Nut. How's it going? Charles. Hello. Top of it. But like I said, this is from Germany, and I wasn't thinking when I bought it. You can see the coupler on the end of it. And that's definitely not a KD. And it definitely, well, it's not going to work with other KDs, but I'm telling you. Conrail, that'll fit pretty good. Running in and out of that yard that I'm going to build at some point. One smokestack on the top. I think it looks pretty good. Paint job's really nice too, but it got me just because it was blue. Yeah, I can see you, Container Man. Goof. Haha. I know, I tried to do my hair for it too. Here's the one end of it. I think that's the back. That could be wrong. That could be the front. I have my glasses around here, of course. Now that I'm showing you guys stuff, I can't see them. So apparently, these knuckle couplers just pull out of here. So, oh, and they do so. Ha! See the excitement on my face. So I have to get myself a KD coupler that just pushes in with that kind of an end. Can you guys see that up close? Without it being all distorted? Yeah, go ahead, try to get that back in there, Sparky. Yeah, okay. Well, that might be another video later on. So, this is just DC. As you can see, I didn't get that back in because I can't find my glasses right now, but we'll do that later. So it is just DC. So I also ordered the DCC chip for it. And can I get it without any speaker? So I'm not sure if I am going to try my hand at installing this, or if I'm just going to call on my Pops 2448 Toy Dan and see if Ron wants to do it for me. Because I really don't want to screw up a locomotive all the way from Germany. It was, let's just say, with the shipping and everything, it wasn't cheap. They do that Euro thing down there, and I still couldn't tell you what Canadian dollars is to euros, and I kind of stuttered there because I just found my glasses in my lap. Yep, we're live, all right. So, that's the mail call. And to get this off, there's 2 tiny screws on the bottom of it. One there, one right there. And then you have to wiggle the shell off. I've been talking to Matthews a little bit about this too, so that's how I kind of got the ins. But you see this part right here? The handrail is actually right on top of it. See the little blue part on it? Well, the handrails have to be worked over the top of that little box there to get that off. So, enough being said about the mail call. If I can get it back in its box properly. It just slides around in the box. Okay. Anybody else want to see me fumble around with this kind of stuff? If it'll go down that far. I think we got it. Aha! We got it. And comes with an extra bag of parts, grab irons. It looks like radiator covers. I should probably look at the chat every once in a while. It is dinner time for us. Gotta go make sloppy joes. Okay. Is that like an invite? Because I was in Phoenix already. I met you down there, and you didn't offer me sloppy joes then. Anyway. Just like putting on a nappy. What's a nappy? And I don't know. How does that work? Maybe somebody can say that in the chat, because this is my first live stream. So CSX Man says just like putting on a nappy. And then I say it. You guys can't even see me. I don't know. Do you want to see me or do you want to see my train? But how long is that kind of a pause? I don't know. Hard to ask that. So there's that part. That's the mail call. I can't wait to get DCC on that and actually run it on part of the layout. I bet you it's going to be really finicky with only having 2 drive wheels and they're so far apart. That's that far apart for their drive. Everything's backwards. Whoever said this live streaming stuff was easy? So, there's one project I got. And it seems another project I got is getting it back in its box. There we go. So, like I said, I might try that. I am pretty good with the soldering iron, so I'm not worried about that. I can't even get into this box. So it could be a real treat. I want to see both, Sparky. You want to see both what? Both my eyes? I live about 20 minutes from the track, so I'm going to get a local freight train soon. Now that's cool. I'm going to be working in Windsor, Ontario, and they have tons of trains down there because they actually go under the river to the United States, so that should be kind of a treat. And I've been talking to CP Windsor rail fan? Or CP Windsor sub, I believe. And he's actually going to show me around down there when I'm got nothing better to do than sitting in a hotel room. So what am I going to do for the rest of this weekend? Well, anybody live in the Brampton area, Toronto, Kitchener, I guess London is getting a little bit too far, but the Brampton Train Show is on this weekend. Camera's down here, Sparky, so you don't need your glasses to look at that. So if anybody's in the Brampton area for Saturday, it goes, I believe, from 11 to 4 o'clock, and Sunday is also 11 to 4 o'clock. And I will be working at the booth for Hobbyworks, I believe. Helping the guy out. I guess one of his guys had something else he had to get done, so I'm going to try to run a till. Don't forget my glasses. I might be giving a lot of stuff away cheap. So, any questions out there from you guys? I had that to show you guys as a mail call. This is basically just a trial and error thing to see how this works. See how I'll go back and watch this after we're done and see how goofy I really did look on it. Try not to lose this coupler either. Those are really weird how those work. There's really nothing to them. So, little hook on top that just falls in there. I bet you they actually stick together better than the Katie's too. So, but anyway, that's it. Hi, Ron. Hi, Robert. How you going, mate? I think he says, how you doing, mate? Sparky, so when are you going to start the laser wood kit? Yeah. Laser wood kit. As you guys can see, it's not open. Ron Perry, or just another scale modeler, came over one night, handed me this and said, I want you to do this kit. Don't open it until you're ready to go. And I just want you to do it. So it's got a pretty good book in here. So I think the first live stream we're going to do, I'm going to open it up, look at the book, look at the parts, and then find out what kind of paints and stuff I'm going to do. Now, like I said, I'm working in Windsor, Ontario for the next, could be 4 to 6 weeks. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in a hotel room after work. I'm going to have nothing to do. So what I was thinking, and this is why I'm trying the live feeds out now, is what I was thinking is I'll open this live once I start. I'll go through the booklet, the parts, and then the next evening I might hopefully find a hobby shop down there that can sell me the paints that I'm going to need and the glue. And then I'll come back to the room and we'll paint it up, glue it up, and then see how the plastic kit modeler does on a wooden kit. So there it is. So the answer to your question is hopefully next week. I'm going to say Tuesday, I think, by the time I get all situated. Then I'm going to actually open this kit up. So hopefully the Wi-Fi is really good in the hotel that I'm staying at. Anybody from Windsor? Can tell me a cheap hotel, whatever. Before I go, you need to look into World Wide Web site appear. And I believe you are using ODS Studio. And yes, I can make food if you show up. Not this October. Eric, I believe it's next October, buddy. You sent me out an invite, I'm not going to forget. So, get some weld bond and craft paints. They have to have a Michaels down there. It's Windsor. It's a bigger city and right on the border, so there's got to be a Michaels. So weld bond, that's obviously the glue. So don't be using the big red tubes of model glue. Is that what you're trying to say? And some craft paints. And by the looks of this one, we're going to need some red, oranges, a little bit of yellow, some browns. I might do the windows in a dark green. I might look alright. But I'm looking forward to it. Should be a fun little kit to build. And it's really thick too, so I think the first time that I paint it, it's not going to get all warped up. which is the real reason why I don't even try wood kits. They get warped. Weld Bond is a white glue. I switched to Weld Bond glue thanks to Ron Perry. Well, it's Ron Perry that gave me the kit. So next time you're talking to him, either thank him or give him a smack upside the head for me. You have to build any laser kits before. No, I have not. I try to stay away from the wood kits, like I said, because, well, I've never tried one before, and I don't want to spend that kind of money on really good laser cut kits, paint them, and then find out that they're more round than they are anything else. So, AC Train Granny, hi, how are you? Just now got home, so late to the party. This is coming through just fine. Oh, that's good. I guess the camera's still over here, but chat's over there. New Haven Rails, get some, yeah, you're the one that said that. Harry, hey Sparky, it's been a while, but I hope all is well with you and your mom. Up. I was hoping you guys wouldn't bring up my mom, but my mom's a trooper. This live stream ain't going to go very long if I got to start talking about her. Anyway, she's a very strong individual. She's got tier 4 cancer that is not curable. She's going through chemo. It's for quality of life, and if you look at the woman now, you'd have to say she's never been happier. Hopefully we're all like that at the well, when it's that time, I guess. So, anyway, anybody got any happy questions they want to ask? I'm going to look forward to building that kit on. Like I said, I am going to do it live, especially for Ron Perry. Hey, even if I screw it up, kit didn't cost me anything, right? So maybe he'll just have to buy me another one and then actually come over and show me how to do it. So that's that kit. That was my mail call that I couldn't get back in the box. And we talked about the Brampton Train Show. So like I said, that's around Toronto. Ottawa is about a 4.5-hour drive to Brampton. Toronto's real close. Up north, Barrie, you could probably make it in 2 hours. I'm from Cambridge, Kitchener, Brantford, Burlington. London could probably make it. Windsor, yeah, you're too far. Windsor's 3.5 hours the other way. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. What are you guys doing this weekend? Besides talking to me on a live stream that's probably really funky to look at. Because like I said, I keep looking at that camera over there and it's not doing what I'm doing, which makes me really, really wonder. You know I'm there for you. Happy question. Did you send that Canadian Pacific to me? Nope. It's another one that's lost. I really don't know how the Canadian road names get down that far. Especially the BC Rail. I did get the video of that one too. The BC Rail one you can keep. Not a big fan of that one. Their newer locomotives are kind of nice to look at though. A bit of a clean... When they're cleaned up, they're pretty good to look at. CP, just a little too orangey red for me. It's all one color. CN, it's just not Conrail stuff. If you ever see a Conrail down there, you can film that. I'd catch a plane to go see a Conrail unit. So, is Kansas doable? I don't know who's Kansas. This is a family show there, Container Man. I think you do a good job on the kit, Sparky. I think you'll do a good job. Thanks, Ron. I hope I do a good job. You have to build, yep. So, my chat's pretty much died. Got 12 people watching now. I wonder if I give myself a thumbs up if it works. No, probably not, because I got my video on that one and I can't even log into that one. So, is Kansas doable? Is that close to Cincinnati? I have no idea. I really don't. Cincinnati I can make in 7.5, 8 hours. Charles, my layout is basically based on the St. Thomas, Ontario rail yard. It was in the 1980s, 1990, 95. Before, basically 1890s, it died. And I do have a couple of videos up of the station that's still there. They have a railroad museum still there. But that's it. There's no tracks to it anymore. Very few tracks going to St. Thomas anymore. So I want to model that almost to perfection. And I want part of my childhood back, because I used to sit on those tracks all the time, watch Big Blues go back and forth, and work the rail yards. And GP38s in a stream of 4 of them pulling 100, 150 cars down the track. So then I also had chassis system that ran down the same line. So Union Pacific I buy just because Union Pacific has so many different kinds of models. Like, they have everything. You can get the UB50, you can get into the old steam locomotives like the 44, well, mine's the 4022, the big boys. You can get into everything. The Union Pacific has it all. So if I like a locomotive, the looks of it and everything else, apparently it's got to be Union Pacific. CN, CP, they did buy out the old Conrail track line and stuff. Not a real fan. When I was a kid, I always ended up with the CN trains, the layouts that you get in the box, and it was always the striped model, and it was an F7. And I got so bored of the CN units, and then CP, like I said, they gave you an F7 back then too, and it was all orange or red. It said Canadian Pacific on the side of it. That was it. So Conrail all the way, I guess. That's all I can say. And Union Pacific is just in case I like a different kind of locomotive. So I think I have one sitting back there right now. Like the newest locomotive you can get for Conrail. It's probably their heritage unit. Oh, I'm glad there was another locomotive sitting on that track. That would have been gone. So I do have this one. It's out of the box. I've never run it yet. But it's their heritage unit. Okay, so that doesn't come off, so it's not a smoking unit. I'm not even sure where the box is for this thing. I'm so in love with it that it just sits on my shelf layout. I can look at it all the time. Did I ever get the corner of the layout leveled? I never got it leveled, but I do have an idea to get it fixed, and I'm actually going to run a piece of flex track farther into the wood section. The reason why I haven't got it leveled is I've kind of lost my pizzazz for my layout. We had that rainstorm that I did put the video up on where my street flooded again, and my sump pump was working great, and I went down to the basement just to make sure the floor was dry, and all the pipes that the contractor put together for the sump pump are not together properly, so I ended up with water all over my layout again. So I still have to fix that. I lost the oomph to get back down there after that. It was just kind of devastating again. Nothing's destroyed. I do have a bucket underneath where the sump pump pipe goes, so it does drain all into that now. No more damage is being done. But with my mom, work, other things that I'm just so busy. And even to spend an hour to go down in the basement, figure out the pipe and stuff that I need, go to the store, get it, come over here, fix it all up, and then I can get started on my layout again. So now that I'm doing live streams, I'm going to make a couple buildings. I'm going to have a layout to put them on, so we're going to have to fix the layout. Charles, my layout isn't based on a Pacific Railroad? On a Pacific Railroad? Okay, that's cool. Freelance is always nice to see too. The rest of my layout is all that. It's just freelance. Like Conrail in Canada really didn't have a coal mine. Like, I don't even think we have a coal mine in Canada unless it's way up north. We got diamond mines. I don't think you'll be seeing trains hauling diamonds. So. They didn't tell us about the damn water damage again. It sucks. Yeah, I wasn't telling anybody about that. The only people that knew about that was Peter and Ron. And when they come over to help me with my layout again, we seen that leak type stuff, and that's when we ended up building my deck instead. So I'll get it fixed. I promise. It's a model railroad channel. I gotta have model railroads in it. Or model trains in it. Besides these ones that are just in my hand. And a shelf layout that has to be leveled too, because all the train cars want to fly down to one side. So, with all that being said, I showed you the mail call. Told you what I'm doing for the weekend. So like I said, if anybody's in Brampton, come on down in between 11 and 4. I'm going to be wearing my shirt. Hell, come, shake my hand, get your picture taken with me so I can get my picture taken with you. Be nice to meet a lot of people. Come and buy some stuff off this guy that I'm working for. Check out some good layouts that are in there. And showed you a couple other things, and we just shot the crap for a while. So, I think I'm going to cut the stream off. I just got to figure out how to shut it off now. Pretty sure it's just that little button right up there that says outputs. And I got to go bloop. I knew about the water damage. You told me, I think. Did I? Well, aren't you special? And you are special. Railroad repair party at Sparky's. Peter, Ron, Mark. Yeah, I'm sure there's a few people. I'm actually thinking about that next summer. Now that I got the deck done, I got a little bit of work on my fence, but I might just hold a little backyard party for all the people in this area. You never know. Bye, Charles. It's nice of you to stop in. Last question I got. Yeah, bite me too. Last question I got for you guys, and I'll give it about 3 minutes, but what'd you guys think of the live stream? Like I said, I'm going to go back and watch it probably in about 10 minutes, and it's going to be me looking at myself really weird because camera is there. What's on the camera is up there, and the chat is over there. And everything's backwards on the camera, which makes it really difficult too. So, but I did have fun. It was a good thing to try out and figure out how to make it work. I will say, if you guys are trying to do the live feeds, I had a heck of a time today trying to do it. I did, what did I do? I did XSplit Broadcaster, and it's a free program. And then got it all downloaded on the computer and all set up. But what you have to do, and what I did not know, is you have to go onto XSplit, open it up, set your output to YouTube. And then it asks you a bunch of questions, so you fill it all out. And then it's going to remember that stuff from now on. And then you have to leave the camera on. Turn on the output to YouTube. And that's why I can only really see the screen that the camera shows. I can't see the chat, I can't see anything else. Might you bet you if I move this stuff around a little bit. Nope, that just made it look bigger. So maybe I'll horse around with that later. But that's why I got my laptop going too, so I can see my comments. So hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to try the other live feed again. Open that wood kit up that Ron Perry gave me. We'll go from there. This has been trial and error, and hopefully it's been more trial than error. Like I said, I'll check it out in about 10-15 minutes and see how goofy I really do look. Might even do my hair next time. Put it in braids or something. You never know. So, oh yeah, I did a mail call. One other thing I got in the mail. Oh, see, it's backwards. I got to go to the right to make it go to the left. South Brooklyn Railroad t-shirt. And on that note, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. So I'm going to say goodbye and then see if it actually goes off. I think it's going to go off. Bye for now, guys.